Okay. This video, we're talking about inverse fair value gaps now. So the opposite of a normal fair value gap, an IFVG. So right here, these are just what it means. Inverse fair value gap. This one is just a fair value gap. So like I said, let's say there's candles here, here, and here, right? So I showed you how to mark out the fair value gaps. It's just 3, right? So, or let me add some wicks. Let me add a wick there, add a wick there, wick there, wick here. Okay, so this is a fair value gap. We mark it from the top of this wick to the bottom of this wick. So we would right there. And so this is a gap. So that is a fair value gap, meaning price can continue to go up and then shoot back down, hit the fair value gap, and then continue, shoot all the way up. Your entry would be right here. But an inverse fair value gap is when price goes down. Say this is wait. Let's just move this. So let's say another candle forms right here, right there, boom, boom. By the way, this is also a fair value gap, so you can mark that one too. And then price starts to go down. That's a ugly ass candle. Okay. So price goes down, and you're thinking, oh yeah, it's a fair value gap because it's going down to bounce up. But you see, it's still going down. Price is going down. And then now you see it's in the fair value gap. It's tapping in the fair value gap. It's like, okay, I should buy because once it taps this, it should shoot up, right? That's a fair value gap. That is a fair value gap. But it continues to go down. That, and then continues to go down even more. And let me extend this one. And then it goes, wait, here, let me add wicks. These are not looking like candles. A bad drawer. But yeah, and then it goes up. Boom. And then it goes up. And then it hits the fair value gap again. And then it starts going down. That is an inverse fair value gap right there. So basically the opposite of a fair value gap. So price goes like a normal fair value gap again, it would go up, go back down to hit the fair value gap, and then shoot up. An inverse would be going up, creates a fair value gap, goes down, completely disrespects the fair value gap, goes down below it, goes up. Instead of hitting it from the upside, it hits it from the bottom, hits it, and then shoots down. So it would go like this, boop, 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 and then continue going down. It would. Now that is a downtrend, by the way. That was like the very start. We were talking about trends. So yeah, boop, 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 hits the fair value gap, inverses it, and then it shoots down. So yeah, that is basically what an inverse fair value gap is. So yeah.